Hello, friends and enemies. Today I'm going to be talking about Francisco Goya, a famous artist in the 17 and 1800s whose life as a king's painter turned into a story of illness and a descent into what the public calls madness. So sit back and enjoy. March 30th, 1746, in Fuentedoros, Francisco Goya was born. At the age of 14, he studied under José Lucian Martinez. It took him 4 years to decide to move to Madrid to study under Antoine Raphael Mengs. In 1775, he joined the Royal Tapestry Factory, and shortly after he became the king's portrait painter in 1786, painting the portraits of the most high-class royalty. This work depicts the royal family, one of whom many portraits he made for the royals. This time period, his art was clean and polished compared to his later work. This painting is named Naked Maja. Made by Francisco Goya in 1800, it was made for the nobleman Manuel de Godoy. This painting was highly controversial for the time. The woman's pubes being exposed was a taboo at the time, and it faced controversy. But now it is appreciated as a painting showing the power and boldness of the women in Spain. The Napoleonic Wars started in 1803. Corruption and fear started to spread. Goya has become one of the most popular artists in Spain. But after he lost his hearing from an illness, his mental health started to deteriorate. He would change to make art about social, political, and religious abuse, depicting the horrors both in life and in his mind. This painting depicts Spanish soldiers cornering civilians. The way it is painted helps bring sympathy to the victims in the work, while dehumanizing the soldiers as faceless silhouettes. This is one of many paintings critiquing the royals. As the years went on, his mental health got worse. He feared insanity, and his work depicted that fear. He started making black paintings in 1820. He used the walls of his home to paint these black paintings, and they were a true glimpse into his psyche, depicting the gruesome workings in his mind. This painting, for example, is one of the most disturbing and popular paintings he's made. It depicts the story of Saturn eating his son in fear of betraying him. 50 years after his death, the paintings were transferred to canvas. Some interpretations of this painting is how war consumes people, and some thinks it's about his relationship with his son, who is the only child of 6 to survive. These black paintings are far darker than his earlier work, yet this painting sticks out to me. It depicts a dog staring at what looks like perhaps the shadow of a person. The majority of the dog is covered by a brown mass, obscuring the dog's body, and it makes me wonder what this painting could mean, if it means anything at all. An article by Sahil Sahu on the Medium speaks of an interpretation of this piece some see as a symbolic representations of man's futile struggle against malevolent forces. My interpretation is that this piece is about loss of control. The dog being surrounded by the dark blob feels suffocating, and the shadow looks human-shaped to me. The dog looks up as if asking for help while suffocating under its own weight. He died in April 1828. Rana P. Hersano, MD and PhD, believes she knows what he had: Sussex syndrome, an autoimmune disease.